Hi you guys, Thomasina coming at you with my 1 week post-op video. So today is Thursday, March the 13th, and I'm actually 8 days today post-op, but yesterday I had my 1 week post-op visit with my surgeon. I had my staples removed, and so I thought it was a good time. It would be a good time for me now to record my experience so that it's still vivid in my memory. So I started off, my surgery was on March the 5th. I got there at 7:15. It just went boom, 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 boom. Like, I thought I was gonna have to wait all day. You know, they didn't give me a surgery time, they just gave me an arrival time. So I got there at 7:15. Me and my husband were waiting in the little lobby. They called us back, got me in my gown, and within 20 minutes, they wheeled me back so that I could, so they can start my IV and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, you know, I was in the waiting, so my husband couldn't be back there with me. So, I think surgery ended up starting like maybe 8:30, maybe 8:30ish, and by 11 my husband said that I was in recovery. Everything went well, no complications. The nurse found IV just fine. I remember the anesthesiologist coming through and giving me a some Versed. He said, this is just something that is going to help you relax. It's not gonna, you know, put you out. So so I remember them giving me the Versed shot, and you guys, he said it wasn't gonna put me out. It put me out. Do you hear me? I was knocked out. I do not remember going into the OR. I don't remember how I got onto the operating table. I guess I'm a lightweight when it comes to drugs or whatever. So they got me up to the room. I think I stayed in recovery maybe 40 minutes. And really I was just waiting for a room to go to. So when they finally got me to the room, my husband and mother-in-law and cousin came up to see me. I was in and out sleep all day. They didn't put a catheter in me, and that I can remember. If they did, they put it in while I was in surgery, and they took it out while I was still in the OR room, because I came out and I didn't have a catheter. And I just pretty much, I maybe laid there for maybe 2 hours, and then I had to go to the bathroom, and so I got up and started moving around. The nausea was something serious. It was horrible. Pain, no pain really whatsoever, but the nausea was really, really bad. Pain medication, I think they had me on morphine. So that was Wednesday night. Throughout the night, I started getting this feeling. You know, when you read up and you research surgery, you know, they tell you get up, be walking, do your incentive breathing, and blah blah blah. And so I was trying to do that right after surgery, but I just started feeling this heavy feeling on my chest, like in my chest. I couldn't hardly lift my arms up. Felt like my legs were numb, and it was just, I had just got really short of breath. And I called the nurse and I was like, I can't do my incentive breathing. I said, it feels like something is sitting on my chest and I can't lift my arms up. And so she immediately, you know, she started you know, asked me how long it had been like that, and I told her, I said, it's been like that for, you know, a while now. And she was like, well, don't worry about doing the breathing machine right now, and worry about you walking up the hallway. Let's stop you from taking she said that she thought maybe it might be the morphine that I might be having, and a reaction to the morphine. She said, let's not give you any more morphine, and I'll call to see if we can go ahead and put you on the Loratab, the liquid Norco. Ooh, my hair's doing something crazy. Go ahead and put you on liquid Norco and see what the surgeon says. And let me see, the nausea was still bad. I ended up throwing up that night, and it was just a bunch of dark looking blood that came up, but it didn't alarm the nurse or anything like that. So she talked to the doctor, and Dr. Schmidt ended up giving me a Decadron shot, and he did put me on the liquid Norco, because they don't make Loratab, I don't think, anymore. And after that, within maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, I could feel the pressure relieving on my chest. I was able to move my arms. I was able to do the incentive breathing little machine thingy. It got, better and better every time that I did it. So that's a plus. And so after that, I was just up and moving, up and down, going to the bathroom. Wasn't really, I mean, they brought me ice, and I had meals. They brought me dinner that night. Yeah, brought me dinner that night. I tried a popsicle. I had, I ate just a teeny tiny bit of it. Gave me ice. I was just really sleepy, so I just really didn't feel like eating much of anything. They had me hooked up to IVs, and so I was good with through the night with the IV, not being dehydrated. The next morning, I was still a little bit nauseated, and I was worried about, I knew they was going to get ready to send me home. And with my husband, he works third shift, and I was just worried about getting dehydrated. So they ended up keeping me all day Thursday. I didn't get discharged until Thursday evening, when I was able to for lunch, breakfast and lunch, I was able to get more of the broth down. I ate some of the Jello, and I was drinking water a little better. I know that they tell you not to use a straw and all of that good stuff. I had to have a straw. That's the only way really I could drink anything other, the broth. I used a spoon, but everything else I just had to do a straw, and just had to be conscious on trying not to gulp really hard, because they say it doesn't cause any problems with having the surgery. It just causes a lot of gas and burping and stuff like that. So I ended up going home Thursday evening. I took a dose of pain medication because my husband and we live 2.5 hours away from the hospital. I took a dose of pain medication before I left the hospital, because just as I didn't want to be hurting, just in case I started hurting. I'm afraid of pain, didn't want to be in pain. So took that pain medication, and we hit the road, and I slept the whole way, all the way home. No problems, no pain. Got home, got into bed. I think it was probably about 8 o'clock when I got home. Got directly into bed. I actually went to my mother-in-law's house because my husband had to go to work that night. Went to my mother-in-law's house, and she was such a good host. You want to go ahead and try to eat some soup, and you want to try to drink. I was like, no ma'am, I just want to go to bed. I talked to my son for a little while, and he came in and he wanted to see my stomach and see the staples, and he was just like amazed that I had staples in my stomach and that he could see them. He was like, that looks cool, mom. And I was just like, yeah, baby. So let's see, that's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Those were rough days, just simply because I wasn't drinking enough. Mainly the anesthesia seemed like it just took forever for it to wear off of me. So I was just sleep. So with me sleeping so much and not drinking, I think I had got a little dehydrated. Saturday when I got up, I was, I wanted to get up and start moving around, and doing more. I went and got a shower. This time my hair was still in 2 little braids, and I'll put pictures at the end. I wanted to get a shower and get a bath and wash my hair, just, you know, to feel good. So I got in the shower. I could feel my heart racing very far, and I was a little bit short of breath, and I was like, Lord, I know I'm dehydrating. So I sat down in the shower. I had started washing my hair. I just washed the shampoo out of my hair. I didn't even put conditioner in my hair. And finished bathing and got up, got a Powerade Zero 32 ounce, sat down on the couch, and I said, Cindy, you're going to drink this whole bottle, you know, no matter what, because if you don't, you're gonna end up in the hospital getting IV fluids, and I don't need any extra bills from hospitals, so you're gonna have to do this. So I focused on Saturday drinking that entire 32 ounces of Powerade. I also got, what type of soup was I? Tried the broth. I didn't like the broth. The smell of the broth just made me sick. To me, it smelled like a dog, and I was like, no, can't do it. So I did broth. Well, no, not broth. I did like chicken noodle soup and just strained everything off of it. My husband did really good, taking good care of me. Let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's see, Sunday was feeling a little bit better. I knew Monday I had to get, you know, Monday it was showtime. I had to take my son to school, which we live just 2 minutes from the school. So I was not, this whole time I haven't taken any pain medication while I have been home. No pain. The nausea has really been over since the first 3 days. The nausea has been good. But Monday I ended up taking my son to school. Drove him to school just fine. Came back home, was tired, laid down. He had baseball tryouts Monday evening. We went to that. I drove to that also. That was in my hometown as well, just a few minutes up the road. And we had to go to Walmart to get him some birthday invitations, and went to Walmart, got his invitations, was exhausted afterwards. So I told my husband, I was like, you know, I'm able to drive all this, but you know, I just still gotta, you know, take it easy, take it slow. So every day it has gotten better. The experience has gotten better and better and better. So fast forward to 1 week post-op. Now I'm feeling wonderful. No pain at all, no nausea. I'm able to drink perfectly, not having a problem getting in my fluids. Day 6, I was so ready for a protein shake. I don't think I have ever wanted a protein shake as bad as I wanted a protein shake on day 6. So I look forward to having my premier chocolate protein shake. That's been going good. Liquids have been going very good. My husband and I actually went to Olive Garden on yesterday, in between my right before my doctor's visit. He had his normal meal, and of course I had soup. I think it was chicken noche, I don't know. Soup. I got all the dumplings, smoothed all the dumplings out and all the chicken out, and it was very good. Had an NSV. My husband and I ate for $19 plus I got a to-go bowl of soup. So that was 2 meals for me and 1 for him for 19 bucks. You can't beat that. So I was very excited about that. Got my staples taken out yesterday. It was a breeze, just pinched a little bit in certain areas, but other than that, it was great. What else? I guess you guys are wondering about the number. Okay, so I got cut off and camcorder went dead, so I was going over my number. So I started off with my high weight of 264.5, and the week before surgery at my surgeon's office I weighed in at 261. I tried to make, I said to myself that I wasn't going to weigh before surgery because I don't want to really focus on the number, that first number. You know how you can look at people and they have a humongous big first number, so I didn't weigh in. So yesterday morning when I weighed in 1 week after surgery, I was 246 pounds. And so that was a that is an 18.5 weight loss in the last 2 weeks. That's with my 1 week liquid diet pre-op and my 1 week post-op. So I am just very excited about that. I got cleared to do just about whatever I want to do from the surgeon. The only thing is she does not want me to do ab work for the